Good morning and welcome to AGORACOM News TV. It's Tuesday, October the 1st, 2013. I've done my morning homework. I've gone through a bunch of press releases and found the best ones that stand out to me. On today's show, I'll be giving you my insights into why those news releases stood out to me, with the ultimate goal of helping you to find a bunch of good companies to do your homework on, and the end goal being to find some good investment winners in there. I'm Alan Barry-Labucan. I'm the Chief Market Commentator for AGORACOM. And on today's show, as always, we're going to try and keep it under 10 minutes. We've got 8 companies to talk about, so I'm going to get right to it. The first one that I wanted to talk about today is Prosper Gold Corp. They released their first 3 holes from a 6-hole drill program on their Chesley porphyry copper gold project, which is located in northwestern British Columbia. Prosper is working on can acquire an 80% interest in this project from Firesteel Resources. Some of the highlight holes, they had 312 meters of 0.37% copper, 0.24 grams per ton gold, and 0.69 grams per ton silver, which it works out to a copper equivalent grade of 0.84%. They had another 269 meter intersection that had a copper equivalent of 0.88%. Another one had 263 meters intersection of 0.71% copper equivalent. There's a quote from Peter Bernier, who's the President and Chief Executive Officer of Prosper. He stated, and I quote, "Pending drill holes have confirmed copper-bearing porphyry-style mineralization to a depth of 598 meters from surface. This is the deepest confirmed mineralization to date. Results for the remaining 3 drill holes will be released when available." End quote. So they've already got a very large footprint here. This is a high tonnage, lower grade discovery, but even if you look at the grades combining the copper, gold, and silver, it's coming out to a pretty healthy grade there for such a large tonnage type discovery. This is from the same team that ran Richfield, which was an ultimate buyout by New Gold at around $11 per share. So really strong team involved with this Prosper Gold, and their first few holes are looking excellent from their project in northwestern British Columbia. The stock symbol on that is PGX, and that trades on the Venture Exchange. The next company I wanted to talk about today is also another company from northern British Columbia, a company called Colorado Resources. They released results of a further 5 drill holes completed at their North Rock property. One of those holes had 177 meters of 0.55% copper equivalent. Of the 5 holes, 2 were completed on the Maybon zone and 3 on the Edon zone. Adam Travis, who's the President and Chief Executive Officer of Colorado, commented, and I quote, "We continue to drill at both ends of this robust mineralized system with 2 drill rigs now more than 1,300 meters apart. Drill hole NR13-17 drilled 170 meters below hole NR13-11, highlights the fact that the system is very much open and on this section higher grade at depth." End quote. Another northern British Columbia project. This one I think has lower grades than the one I spoke about previous. Both interesting projects. The stock symbol on Colorado is CXO, that trades on the Venture Exchange. The next company is Silver Bull Resources. They released the results of a preliminary economic assessment for their Sierra Majada project in Koala, Mexico. Highlights from the base case study of they used $23.50 dollars per silver ounce and 95 cents per zinc per pound. It has a pre-tax net present value of 641 million. Lots of good statistics in here as far as the details of the PEA. There's a quote from Tim Berry, who's the president and CEO of Silver Bull. He stated, and I quote, "We are very pleased with this preliminary economic assessment. It shows the Sierra Majada project as a robust, long life, low-cost mining operation that will put it within the top quartile of global silver-producing mines. We are fortunate to have a near-surface, high-grade zone which will act as our starter pit and is expected to produce an average of 7 million ounces per year, allowing for a fast payback on initial capital expenditures. It is also important to remember the significant upside on this project. A mineralized lower-grade halo surrounds the core of the ore body that may be mined and be brought into the pit at a time in which we anticipate will be a higher metal price environment. This, combined with obvious extensions of mineralization to the east, west, and north, coupled with the numerous regional showings, suggests Sierra Majada is part of a much larger mineralizing system," end quote. Very good information there. Lots of good details. Check out their website, Silver Bull Resources. I like these silver projects. The stock symbol is SVB. That trades on the Toronto Exchange. The next company I wanted to talk about today is Midas Gold. They had the highlight hole was 100.6 meters of 3.09 grams per ton gold at Golden Meadows. They intercepted higher grades at Hanger Flats Deposit Gold Metals Project in Idaho. This is in the Stibnite mining camp, mining district of Idaho. They're getting higher grades than projected in their 2012 mineral resource block model. Lots of good information there. There's a good quote from Stephen Quinn, who's the president and chief executive officer of Midas. He stated, and I quote, "The results of our most recent drilling continue to confirm the high-grade nature of portions of the Hanger Flats deposit. Additional drilling is continuing at the Yellow Pine deposit to more fully define the core area to measured and indicated standards, while results from the recent drilling of the historic tailings are due shortly," end quote. Interesting project. I've looked at the chart. Looks pretty good. Going to be doing some more homework on this one. It's the first time I've started following the company. Stock symbol is MAX, and that trades on Toronto. The next company is Northquest Limited. Northquest had released results from their Pistol Bay project in Nunavut, Canada. They've got one of the whole highlight hole had 138 meters of 3.79 grams per ton gold. They talked about in the press release that they have an all-season camp up there at Pistol Bay, so that's a very good thing. A lot of times these Nunavut projects, can only be explored seasonally. So this one looks like it's got the ability to be worked year-round. Company only has about 39 million shares outstanding. Sort of a patchy chart, so I think they're a bit of a underloved type of a company, but definitely one I want to do some homework on. The stock symbol is NQ, and that trades on the Venture Exchange. The next company is Bayfield Ventures. Bayfield intersected 1.5 meters of 528 grams of gold and 103 grams per ton silver at their Intrepid zone, which is down plunge extension hole in Rainy River, Northwest Ontario. This is their 100% owned Burns Block gold silver project. It's located just to the east of New Gold's multi-million ounce Rainy River gold silver deposit and adjacent to the west of New Gold's expanding Intrepid gold silver zone in northwestern Ontario. Had some really good grades in there, 3 meters of 8.58 grams per ton gold and 47.65 grams per ton silver. You can find more of the details from this drilling looks very interesting. The stock symbol is BYY on the venture exchange. The next company that I wanted to talk about today is Almaden Minerals. Almaden released drilling results from their Ixtaca zone on their Taligtic project in Mexico. They had a highlight hole of 41.65 meters of 3.25 grams per ton gold. So very promising grades there. There's a quote from J.D. Poliquin, who's the chairman of Almaden. He stated, and I quote, "Today's holes show the continuity of the Chimalaco zone and the high-grade mineralization within it. The infill drilling program underway was designed to upgrade the confidence of our resource base. It also provides an opportunity to remind our shareholders that the Ixtaca zone of veining is cored by several well-defined and intensely mineralized high-grade gold-silver zones that have good continuity along strike." End quote. So very good information there. Almaden has a very good project in this Ixtaca project, or the Taligtic project in Mexico. I've been doing some more homework on it. I'm liking what I'm seeing on that project. Stock symbol on that one is AMM. Trades on Toronto. And the final news release today is from Nevada Copper. They announced that they executed a $24 million equipment financing facility with Caterpillar Financial Services. This is part of the equipment financing forms part of the overall project capital financing package for Nevada Copper Stage 1 underground operations currently under construction. A good quote from Julio Bonifacio, who puts it into good context. He's the president and chief executive officer of Nevada Copper. He stated, and I quote, "As previously discussed, we expected a significant portion of the remaining project capital funding after considering sunk costs, treasury, and the Red Kite facility to be financed by way of an equipment lease and precious metal stream. With the CAT financial equipment financing in hand, we will now move forward with a precious metal stream in the short term. We are now fast approaching our most significant corporate and project milestone, a fully permitted and funded project." End quote. And Nevada Copper is a project I've followed for a long time. They're transitioning now from an explorer into a producer. Very good copper project down there in Nevada. Funded and permitted, moving forward. Really good company. NCU on the Toronto Stock Exchange is their stock symbol. So that's all the news for today. Tried to pack a bunch of companies into about a 10-minute show. Hope you enjoyed it. Before making any investment decisions, speak with your financial advisors and do your homework. On that note, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day and enjoy your trading.